Have you ever apologized and you're wondering why you're apologizing? Do you constantly feel like you're walking on eggshells in your relationship? Do you ever feel like nothing you say or you do is ever right? There's always this constant finding, there's always this constant shaming, blaming. So there's some people who constantly use words that they might not physically hit you. There's no physical wound on your body, but deep down in your spirit is wounded, your soul is wounded because of the things that are said to you by your partner. Hello, welcome to Thrive Within. My name is Hope. We're talking about something very important, and I would like you to pay a very close attention by looking at the subtle signs that you're being emotionally abused in a relationship. One thing about emotional abuse is that it doesn't leave any physical scar on you, but you know that those things, they actually hurt you. So please pay attention. There's nothing wrong with seeking clarity. Watch this video to the end to discover these signs of emotional abuse. Have you ever felt like there's nothing you do that is good? There's always this constant fault finding in everything you do. Oh, this thing was not, you didn't warm this soup properly. Oh, you didn't make the eba properly. Oh, this cushion is not properly set. The house was not properly kept. Oh, why are you doing this? There's always this constant fault finding in everything you do. Your clothing, the way you dress, the way you walk, the way you eat, even the way you breathe is a problem. Your partner is constantly looking for things, looking for fault in every single thing you do. That is not love, that's control. It might look harmless, it might look simple, but over time, it will make you to begin to question your self-worth. It will make you to begin to question your decisions, your ability as a human being, and it can affect your self-esteem. Because if you're constantly reminded that you're not doing things the right way, the way it's supposed to be, over time you begin to question if you can even do anything right, if you can even do anything well. And there's constant criticism, and it's not supposed to be so in a healthy relationship. This person constantly puts you down to feel good about themselves. They're always talking down on your achievements. When you achieve things and you're expecting this person to praise you, you've done something where the person, what's special about what you have done? People have been doing it. They try to bring you down so they could feel high of themselves and feel good about themselves. Name calling using certain names, maybe call you useless, call you crazy, call you stupid. Those words are not joke, and most times they tell you is a joke. They are not joke. Those words, they hurt down in your spirit. They hurt. They are mere. They think they are mere words. They're not words, but they are not. They are words, but those words they sink down. They sink deep down, and they actually hurt you. This is when someone makes you doubt your own. They make you question your mind. They twist reality to make you question your mind, question your memory, question your sanity. Maybe you saw something and you want to talk about, and the person say, that never happened. And they keep this strong face that never happened. You're imagining things. That never happened. Where did you get that information from? There was no such thing. Maybe they say the particular thing you want to confront and say, I never said such. Where did you get that information from? That never happened. They don't say anything wrong with what they do, and they try to make you feel as though you're the one who is imagining things. Gaslighting is so bad that over time you begin to question your sanity. You begin to question whether you're the one that is overthinking things or you're the one that is imagining things. You're not imagining things, they are gaslighting you. Sometimes you feel you're going crazy, you're not going crazy. It's when they use your emotions against you. They use self-pity to get things from you. They use self-pity against you. They use emotional blackmail. I read a story about a lady who caught the husband cheating, not just with one, different women. He has this wide stuff in his head that he doesn't get satisfied by a woman, and he has to go with different women. He has a particular color of women he likes, a particular color of women he likes. So she noticed this about him and she wanted to quit the marriage, but made her feel as though she was leaving him She was judging him. So out of self-pity, she stayed back in that relationship, and it affected her mentally. So when they use self-pity against you, or maybe they start crying, start acting drama, you want to leave me because of this, you're judging me, why are you always judging me? You will judging me. If you leave me, I will die. If you love me, you will not leave me. If you love me, you will stay. I love you, but I love myself enough to know that you're manipulating me with you're emotionally blackmailing me to stay in a relationship while I know I should have moved on with my life. They use your emotions against you. They use your soft spot for them. They know you love them. They use it against you. They can start crying. Oh, they start blackmailing you, saying things that will make you stay. Maybe you've taken a decision. Let me give an example. Maybe you said you're going to be celibate before marriage, and this person is asking for, and you're like, I've already taken this decision. And the person's like, if you love me, you will do it. You don't love me enough. If you love me, you do it. You have the right to take a decision and not feel guilty. You have the right to set boundaries and not feel guilty about the boundaries you have made. You have the right. Nobody should make you feel guilty for setting boundaries in a relationship or boundaries in your life. Nobody should make you feel guilty about the boundaries you have set in your life. They try to keep you away from people, family, friends, those who are close to you. The reason why they do this is because they want you to feel trapped and dependent on them. Maybe you're somebody who is always relating with others, you have friends, and once this person enters into your life, he wants to control the people you talk to, he wants to know who you're talking to, what you're doing with them, are you on call with, why you with this person, I don't like this person, I don't want you to associate with this person. They try to separate you from those who are close to you, those who you love. Over time, you become dependent. You become dependent on them, and you become isolated and trapped in that relationship. That is why they do this. It's one of the dangerous signs of emotional abuse. Trying to isolate you from people you can get help from is a very dangerous sign, and you should not take that lightly. They don't take responsibility for anything. They constantly blame you for what goes on wrong in their life. They yell at you, they blame you for yelling. They say, if you had not acted this way, I would not have yelled at you. They get angry, they blame you for getting angry at you. You're the reason why they are angry. They don't take responsibility for anything. They're having mood swings, they blame you for their mood swing. They blame you for their mood. Their mood is your responsibility, their life is your responsibility, everything about them is a responsibility. They don't take responsibility for anything. They're late for work, they blame you for not waking them up on time. The food is cold, they got to the office and they were yelled at by their boss. They blame you for being yelled at by their boss. They blame you practically for everything that goes wrong in their life. So manage their life, you manage their mood. This is when they deny their behavior and they say you're overreacting or you're too sensitive. That never happened. Why you overreacting? It was supposed to be a joke. Why would it be a joke? Why should that be a joke? You hurt me and you're telling me I'm too sensitive. It was supposed to be a joke. Why are you taking it at heart? You have the right to feel pain. You shouldn't feel guilty about your pain. Nobody should make you feel you're too sensitive. You shouldn't feel guilty about your pain. Oh, why you overreacting? It's supposed to be a joke. Why you overreact? They criticize you in front of others. They say something, maybe they say something really hurtful to make others to laugh, just to use you as a joke, as a sport. Nobody should be used as a sport. Nobody should be used as a joke. Nobody should be used to crack joke. They could just say something about you and others will laugh and they laugh about to get reaction from others. No. Most times you smile and you brush it off, but deep down you know it hurts. Nobody should be mocked for sport, whether secretly or maybe publicly. It's not the right thing. It's not right. It's a sign of emotional abuse. They threaten you, they intimidate you. They might not inflict physical wound on you, but they might threaten to do so. They might not beat you, but they might threaten to do so. They threaten you, they shout at your face, they try to intimidate you. Why they are doing this is they want to put you under their control. They want to constantly put you under control. That's not love. That's intimidation. Love does not intimidate. You thrive in love. You shouldn't feel fear in love. There's no fear in love, because over time you become afraid of them, and because you're afraid of them, they are able to have you under their claws, under their control. That is why they threaten you and they intimidate you. They can even threaten to leave the relationship so that you can be under their claws and be intimidated by them. Withhold emotional support, withhold affection, withhold intimacy from you as a way of punishment. Love there's no punishment in love. Maybe there's something, maybe you have done something wrong, or maybe you're not dancing to their tune, and the way they feel they can go about it will withdraw emotional support from you. Withdraw emotionally from you. They can just stop talking to you, and you will be wondering, what did I do? What did I do? Is it because of this that he's not talking? To give you that silent treatment. They will not talk to you. They will not want to have anything to do with you, because they want you to dance to their tune and to do exactly what they want you to do. That is emotional withdrawal. We've talked about different signs, and the love communicates, but love does not punish. I wrote down this, and I want you to listen closely to it. I'm going to read it with my book so I don't miss a line. It's not your fault. None of this means you're weak. None of this means you're to blame. You may feel confused, scared, or even ashamed, but you're not alone. I've been emotionally abused before. I used to have this, was in this relationship where I was constantly abused. You say things, calls me a liar, calls me a thief, says things just to get me angry and all that. So you're not alone. You're not the first. You're not going to be the last. So we are creating awareness so you could pick out the signs. The one that resonates with you, pick out the signs and know that you're actually being emotionally abused in a relationship, and you could seek help. So don't ever think you are alone. You're not the first it's happening to, and there's nothing to be ashamed of. You're worthy of love that doesn't hurt. I'm married with 2 kids, and I'm married to a man who does not abuse me in any way. My husband doesn't use words carelessly on me. He doesn't even try it. He doesn't use any words that will hurt me. If there's an issue, we settle it as 2 matured adults. He doesn't use words. He doesn't throw words carelessly at me. So you're worthy of love that doesn't hurt. Love that is kind. Love that brings peace, not pain. Healing is possible. And no matter what you've been through, you're not broken beyond repair. Even after what I went through emotionally abused in a relationship, I'm married to a man and I'm enjoying my relationship. I've been repaired. God has repaired my heart. If any of this sounds familiar, please consider talking to someone you can trust. Make sure the person you're talking to is not the person that will give feedback to this person. This is what you talked about. Let it be somebody you can trust. You can talk to me. You don't have to stay in the situation that breaks your spirit. This space is for you. You deserve to heal. You deserve to thrive. And most importantly, you deserve to be safe and loved. Take care of your heart, and I will see my next video. If you need someone to reach out to, you can reach out to me. You can send me. You can drop it on the comment section. I will drop a link that you can use to reach out to me if you're having an emotional issue in your relationship and you need clarity, you need a way out. I'll be dropping a link in the description that you can use to reach me. Maybe you need someone to talk to, someone who will not judge you, someone who will listen. I'm here to listen to you. I will listen to you and we could talk about it. So I'll be dropping a link in the description so you could access me through that link. God bless you, and don't forget, you deserve to be loved and treated in a good way.